Well, I just acquired this table. It's standard height, which is 30 inches, but I think I may convert it to my work table, Outfeed table. And to do that, I'd want it to be at least 36 inches, possibly 37 inches, to match the height of my table saw. So what I was planning to do was extend the legs. I thought about extending them to the bottom or the top. And I think at the top I'd get more support than I would if it was at the bottom. So I have to add about 6.5 inches to this table. Let's see if we can do it. Well, that was easy. A nice level for working. Nah, just kidding. I got it up on blocks. I put it up on, raised it by 6 inches to see how it would look. Well, more importantly, how it would feel when I'm working on it. And I think this is a lot better for my back, for a height to work on. So yeah, it'll make a lot of sense to raise this up. So let's get on with that. Well, I decided to extend these legs by 6.5 inches at the top. The bottom is tapered already, and I'd have to cut that flush and then re-taper the others. And I thought, like I said before, I think I'll get more support with the extension at the top of the leg. I'll have to take these out, the taps to hold the screws in the legs to the table, and raise those. But I'm going to put the 6.5 inch extension at the top of the leg. So now what I'm going to do is replicate the rabbets that they did on the existing leg. They used red oak. My red oak that I have here isn't this wide, so I'm going to use the particle board that I have, and we'll replicate the rabbets in the joint that they used. First thing I'm going to do is put a rabbet joint on this board. Next up, we'll just cut it to width. Now we'll cut it to length. With the box all cut now to size, let's glue it up. Well, that's one down, 3 to go. And with my dowel jig in place and a mark so I know how deep to go. Now I'll do the same for the fourth side. To get the matching dowel hole on the extension piece, I've got these little inserts that'll mark where it'll go. So I just insert that into there. I've got the 2 dowels I've already drilled in place. I'll match it up. And it'll give me my mark where to drill the other corresponding hole for the dowels. With my dowel in place, okay, let's see if they match up. Oh, look at that. So we'll do the same on the fourth one. There we go. With some pressure on that, we'll even all that out. And what I'm using to attach the legs to the table are these threaded inserts. They seem to work pretty good. So after measuring the location, go ahead and install these. Pretty simple install. What I do is just take one of the bolts, and finish it up with an Allen wrench. Well, now that we have the holes all drilled for the dowel pins, we're ready to glue up. And what I also did was glued some supporting pieces of wood into the leg itself to give it some vertical or back and forth support. So what we'll do is just start gluing it up. This will be for when I put the extension on. There we go. Now we'll just put some pipe clamps on it. There we go. We'll wait a couple hours and take the clamps off. And to install the leg, we just use those threaded inserts. Put some bolts in. And I have the table, of course, upside down. Just using some bolts here. Well, there you have it, my recycled, upgraded assembly table, outfeed table. I raised it. Like I said, it's out to counter height now, up to 36.5 inches. Feels a lot better for height-wise to assemble stuff. So now, next thing is, I'll put some drawers under the table, and we'll be set to go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on my next project.